What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Keep That Same Energy podcast. Last week we did record an episode, believe it or not, but it did not get up in time. I had some stuff going on, had a death in the family, so didn't really have time to edit. Well, my editor didn't really have time to edit, get it up. So we appreciate you guys sticking with us. We apologize for missing a week, but we're back. We're back. So week 3 of the NFL season just concluded. So like we always do, we're going to go through all our games, kind of rapid fire on some of them, kind of talk about a lot of other ones, and talk about what we saw from week 3. How you guys doing? You guys good?
Dylan, hey, all our teams lost. Love to see it. What a week.
Suck.
Yeah, we all our teams stink. We're going to be saying that so many times throughout the year. All our teams lost. But the thing is, I'm happy about my team losing. I want my team to continue to lose. That's the difference. So, all right. Speaking of my stupid team, we'll start on the Thursday night game. Miami at Buffalo. Miami, of course, loses to Buffalo. Although it was a lot closer than I think a lot of people thought. Buffalo ends up getting the win, 31-21. Shree, I'll let you start. I know you're a Bills fan. I know you're a Bills fan, so we'll go ahead and give you the floor here. What do you think about that game?
You don't want to take your own team?
No, not at all.
That bad, huh, Dan?
Yeah,
not bad.
Oh yeah,
not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Nah. All right. So I'll start with the Bills side. You know, Allen had a Josh Allen game. James Cook was cooking. I really didn't take anything away from the Buffalo side. They're supposed to win this game. It was closer than expected, but I think Miami was also playing like their season depended on it, and quite frankly, it did. And look, all credit to them. They played well until that one shining moment. One shining moment, Dan.
What moment is that?
The Tua pick. It was man, game on the line. You know what you're getting. Yeah, dude, it was bad. Like he came out in the press conference after and he was like, 10 out of 10 times I'm throwing that on that same read. I'm like, dude, you just missed the middle linebacker? Like, you just don't see him? He's picking that 10 out of 10 times, to be honest with you. So, I don't know, man. That was just, yeah. I mean, but, hey, let's give credit where credit is due.
No,
McDaniel
let's not do that.
saved his
Let's
job.
not do that.
In my... Look, McDaniels called a hell of a game. He was, where maybe he didn't drink before the game, maybe he didn't smoke before the game. He was locked in. Like, he was genuinely locked in. He was calling a hell of a game. But it's just, when the moment mattered, man, I just don't know. And you know what it is, Dan? I'm sorry to say this. All of his picks this year have been god-awful.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You can't
no
even tell it's a
tips.
tip
No,
ball.
like tipped up in the air with the receiver. Like, none of that.
None of that, bro. It is just straight on him. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, look, Dolphins 0-3, Bills 3-0. Well, I mean, they're going completely different directions. Josh Allen keeps spreading the ball around. You know, I think how many people caught a pass? I think 9 different players caught a pass. James Cook was cooking on the ground, 108. Allen 213, 3 touchdowns, 22 for 28. Allen didn't play his best game, but a win's a win for them in divisional matchup. So yeah.
Chad.
The Dolphins are so bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're so, like, the 2 experiments over.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to say. I mean, for the Dolphins, they actually, like Shree said, they did play decent for like a good part of the game. But then, yeah, I don't know what Tua was thinking on that pass. It was literally stared at the receiver and then just like, that was like the easiest pick that linebacker ever had. He's just like staring at him, got in front of him. It's just like, they're just bad. They're going to lose a lot of games, if not all of them. That's what Dan
Sign me up. 0-17. Oh, bro, I would do so much. I would be so happy with 0-17.
So, yeah, and on the Bills side, I mean, I think they're a wagon. Like, they're destined. Let's hope, knock on wood, because I actually want to see them succeed.
Fuck.
No,
Sorry.
I just said let's hope. What do you care?
do I care? I don't want to see Buffalo succeed.
Why do you care? Why?
Unlike some people in this podcast, I don't want to see division rivals.
We've learned that division rivals don't mean anything when your team sucks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
facts.
That's right.
Apparently, that's what happens.
Chad's an Eagles fan. Dan and I are Bills fans. We're chilling, man.
No. Don't do that to me. No. But yeah, nothing really crazy from this game. Just Dolphins suck. Bills are good.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, let's be like Shree said. I'm gonna give McDaniel a ton of credit. Like he called a game like his job was on the line because it truly was. You go down 0-3. If you get blown out in this game, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a job. But one thing I saw from McDaniel, I saw a different McDaniel. Like there was no smiling, there was no laughing, there was no giggling, there was none of that. He was upset when things were going wrong, which that sometimes you don't see from him. He called a hell of a game. So shout out to McDaniel. The Dolphins, like, they surprised me a little bit because I thought they had some chances to win the game. Like, the Tua pick was bad, and I'll get to that in a second. But like, if you go a possession before that, they stopped Buffalo 3 straight drives. They forced Buffalo to go 3-and-out, which they had not been able to do at all against any team this season. Is get a 3-and-out. They did it 3 straight times against one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And of course, when they go to punt the ball back to Miami, Miami does the Miami thing, and they hit the kicker. It's funny. I was watching this game with my dad and my brother. And my brother, right before the play, he goes, "You would be so Dolphins if they just run into the punter." And of course, that's what happened. And Buffalo scores in that drive. And then they have life again. Tua's got a chance to go down and score to tie the game. And he's having a really good drive. Like he's throwing the ball where it needs to go. He's not, he's taking what the defense is giving him. He's not forcing anything downfield. And then it's funny. The announcer, I forgot who it was. Herbstreit, I think is his name. He was like, Dolphins are 0-2, Bills are 2-0, but we have no idea how this game is going to end. Me and my dad look right over at each other, and we're like, we know exactly how this game is about to end. And then my dad says, Tua's going to throw a pick, and I swear to God, that same play, he throws that stupid-ass pick. He can't help himself. He literally just can't help himself. He's like, he just can't. Yeah, so the Tua experiment's over. I hope they go 0-17 because I want a high draft pick. I'm starting to watch a lot more college football. Looking for the next quarterback in this year's draft. I like Sellers, man. Like I like Sellers a lot. South Carolina quarterback. He looks good. People like Nussmeier from LSU. I don't know.
I'm not a huge fan of him, to be honest.
Neither am I. Aller, I think is how you pronounce his name, from Penn State. Not a huge fan of him either.
Bro, what are we doing, bro? You're missing the biggest one.
Archie?
Who's that?
Mahomes 2.0. Mahomes 2.0.
Raiola?
No.
Dylan Raiola, man. Come on.
No. I don't like Archie. I don't like Raiola. I'm good on those guys. So long college football season ahead, so I got some more tape to watch. But Sellers is the guy so far. But going back to the Dolphins-Bills, on the Bills side, the Bills did what they had to do offensively, but I will say their defense is suspect. Like they're allowing teams to run the ball on them. We saw what Derrick Henry did a couple weeks ago. Their secondary is beat up, and it's not good. So I would be concerned if I was Buffalo on the defensive side of the ball. The thing with them is that they can put up points at will. Like Josh Allen is playing at a level where it's just is not turning the ball over. He's doing what he wants. He's impossible to stop right now. Like he's getting the ball to guys that when they're open. He's taking off when he has to. He's playing lights out football, and credit to him. But yeah, Dolphins stink. Bills good. That's about it. All right, now that depressing part of the pod is over. At least depressing for me, at least.
Don't worry.
I know Stree's loving it.
We got two more.
Yeah, we got a couple.
No, we got 2 more. Don't worry.
We got a couple more.
2 more depressing parts.
Yeah. Next game, we don't have to talk about this much. The Vikings destroy the Bengals 48-10, which I was the only one on the pod to predict and actually take in our parlay. We'll get there later. But yeah, they destroy Cincinnati 48-10. This was all on. I'll start real quick. This is all on the Vikings defense. What's that corner's name? I forgot his name, but he had a pick 6, a fumble 6. He forced 2 fumbles. It's a shame I can't remember his name. He had a fantastic game. Since he stinks with Burrow, they stink even worse without Burrow. So that's all I have to say on this one. What do you guys got?
I got nothing else, but bring in Jameis, man. Bring in Jameis.
Man,
that's all I got to say. I would love to see Jameis just sling it with Burrow, with Chase and Higgins.
Yeah. Check anything on this one?
Fun to watch.
Isaiah Rodgers.
There you go.
That's the guy. No.
All right, moving on. Another divisional matchup. The Jags beat the Texans 17-10. Chad, I'll let you start here. What'd you see in this game?
I saw two bad teams playing football. Dan, for some reason, loves Trevor Lawrence. He sucks. Can you read in?
It's like Ben Simmons.
It's not looking good.
He's still a believer.
Let me put
Trust
it that
the process?
way.
All right.
It's not looking good.
No more process needed. CJ Stroud sucks. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
To be determined.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Dan's in love with these AFC South people. And Brian Thomas apparently sucks. Who knew that? He's not been good at all.
No.
I saw he's had 25 targets and 7 catches.
Yeah.
And not all of them are Trevor's fault. Let me say that. Not all are Trevor's fault. He's dropping a ton of passes.
I agree. I know. I just said apparently Brian Thomas sucks.
I'm just trying to defend my guy Trevor a little bit.
Some of them are Trevor Lawrence's fault.
Yeah.
But some of them are Brian Thomas's fault for sure. I just don't like either of his teams. The Jags are 2-1, but like I think that's like a overinflated type deal. Like I don't think they're good at all. Like their offense is stale, and I just don't think they have many playmakers. I still think Brian Thomas is a playmaker, but outside of that, I don't think like whatever. And then on Houston, their offense just looks bad. Like it just looks clunky and not smooth. It doesn't look like how it was like 2 years ago, where it felt like they were borderline like unstoppable, and CJ Stroud was going to take this huge leap, and he just never did. He went backwards a ton, and we thought maybe a sophomore slump. I know that's Dan's big thing, and maybe third year was going to come out of it. He did not, and he's still until I see differently. He's
still slumping.
He's bad for me. Bad. Still slumping. Wake up! It's third year.
Yeah. Shree, what you got?
No, exact same takes as Chad. Two bad teams playing football. I just can't wait for 2 weeks from now when CJ Stroud has to play Lamar, and after the game Lamar goes up to me like, "Hey man, keep your head up. You're gonna be a hell player." That's like, that is true. No, but yeah, CJ Stroud. I mean, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? Third year, we gotta show something here. He's just playing bad football. Trevor Lawrence. I don't see it. Something's broken with him, to be honest with you. Like his throwing motion has always been weird, but I feel like it's just regressed significantly from his first year. So, yeah, but nothing else. None of these teams scare anybody. Neither of these teams. So, yeah.
Yeah, I generally agree with kind of everything you guys said. Houston, Stroud is not playing good, but at the end of the game, Nico Collins fumbles. Like, come on. Like that wasn't on Stroud. His offensive line is one of the worst. It's bottom 5 offensive line in the league. He has no run game at all. Their defense is still really good, I think. So I'm still gonna hold out a little bit of hope for Houston. Jacksonville, I just don't see it, man. Brian Thomas, like you said, Chad's not been good, and that's kind of that was their bright young star that they could kind of rely on, and Trevor's safety blanket almost, and that's not looking good. Travis Hunter, I didn't like the pick at the time. It's looking even worse now. I mean. To me, the Jags are a mess. So Houston, I'm still holding out a little bit of hope for, but the Jags are a mess. Even though they won
Travis,
this game.
I just had a quick question. Quick question on Travis. If he, at his best, is a solid number 2 receiver and a solid number 2 cornerback, is it worth it to give up the price they give up?
No.
Like if he can play both every single game.
No. Because he can't.
Snap.
If he plays, let's say he plays 70% of the snaps on both sides.
No. Taking him number 2 overall. What did they give up? I know they gave up a first. What else did they give up? Do we know what else they gave up? Anybody pull that up real quick?
They gave up this year's first.
Yeah.
I'll look it up real quick.
But
they gave up this year's first. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, if he could do that and play 100% of the snap or 90% of the snaps on both sides of the ball, maybe, but that's just not realistic in the NFL. And I was harping about this last year. It's not realistic for a guy to play that many snaps on both sides of the ball in the NFL. It's hard to do it in college, and credit him for doing it, but you can't. The NFL is a different sport than college football. It is so much different. You can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So they gave up last year's number 5 pick, so they swapped with Cleveland.
Yeah.
Second round, number 36 pick, a 4th round last year, and this year's first round pick.
That's a lot.
No, but they got more than just. They got the first round, the 4th round last year.
And the second round last year.
And the second round last year, and the fifth round.
And
So they
the
gave
number
up.
five
So
pick,
they
yeah.
swapped first, gave up a second, a fourth, and a fifth, plus this upcoming
And
year's
another
first.
No. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Cleveland. No. Listen. The Jags gave up. So Cleveland traded their second overall pick, as well as their fourth round pick and the sixth round pick to Jacksonville.
Got it.
The Jacksonville got the fifth pick, the 36th pick, second round, the fourth round, and then the first pick this year.
You got it. Okay. Still a ton.
It was really, yeah. It was really the first and the second for this year's first. The other ones are like whatever. They kind of even out.
Fourth round pick can be a little. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I still like, to me, he's got to be a stud on one side of the ball for me to even consider giving up next year's first, or this upcoming year's first. Like, he's got to be a stud on either side of the ball, and he's just not.
Yeah.
At least not yet. He's still young, so we'll see what happens. But I don't buy that he'll be a stud on either one.
Yeah.
All right. Next game, the Red Hot Colts and Indiana Jones beat the Titans 41-20. I guess the one thing on this game is the Colts did end up punting the ball once, which they had not done throughout, through, what was it, 11 quarters or whatever it was. They hadn't punted the ball. So I guess they did punt the ball, but they still roll all over the Titans. And the Colts just look good, man. Maybe this is the Saints of last year where they come back to earth. I don't know, but I actually really like what they have. Like, they have a good defense. And Daniel Jones, he's not Peyton Manning like all the jokes are, but he is playing good football, and they're running the ball really well. I don't know.
I think that's the biggest thing. They're running the ball. So
but they've always run the ball well. They've always run the ball well.
No, but this year they're doing it at a significantly higher clip. Like, I think Jonathan Taylor's a leading back right now.
Yeah, he is.
So, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. You're just taking a ton of pressure off Daniel Jones. I mean, look, he's making big time plays and big time throws
with his arms and his feet.
Yeah. I mean, look, they're just playing some good football. Yeah, like you said.
Chad, what you got?
Daniel Jones be good at football? Is that possible?
It looks like it.
What I'm thinking is he's confused the Colts logo with the Duke logo. So then he starts playing good again. Same color scheme, same jerseys, kind of. He's like, all right. But I agree. I think they're clicking on all cylinders right now, which is good, but I also think eventually they have to come back down to earth. But, I mean, as you know, my brother is a huge Colts fan, so I've been hearing nonstop about this team. So apparently they're the best team in the world. That's what I know. But on a side note, the Monday night game, I was watching the Manning cast.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones was on it. I swear to God, he didn't blink for like 3.5 minutes straight. That guy looks like a psychopath.
Yeah. Got some crazy eyes.
He's an interesting feller.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
But
playing good football.
Dan, you still like Cam Ward?
I do. Look, man, hey. We are way too early to be.
Right?
Yeah, we are way too early to be talking bad about Cam Ward. Way too early.
There are flashes, I will say.
There are some flashes. There are some throws that are good. The decision making that'll get better. Honestly, their coaching is just horrible. Like, their head coach finally today gave up play calling duties to their quarterback coach, which good for them because he is. I don't know how Callahan still had a job after last year, but he still does. And once they get Mike McDaniel next year as their head coach, I think they'll see a big leap from Cam Ward. So,
or their offensive coordinator.
Right. All right, next game. The Commanders with Marcus Mariota at the helm roll the Raiders 41-24. Chad, what you got?
The Raiders and Commanders. Again, I don't think the Raiders. Who was it? Was it Dan that was high on the Raiders?
Might have been.
I was.
I was.
No,
too.
it was Dan. Dan said they're gonna make the playoffs. I
thought they could make the playoffs. Thought they were going to be fighting at the end of the year.
Yeah, you had them second in the division, I believe.
No, I did not. I had Denver.
All right. Third. You had him third.
I had him third. I did have him third.
Okay. So, I don't think the Raiders are good. We just talked about the Texans' offensive line. The Raiders' offensive line is horrible. Horrible. There's just nothing they can do. I saw a stat like Ashton Jeanty had, I don't know what he had, 17 carries, and like 15 or 14 of those, he was hit behind the line of scrimmage or at the line of scrimmage. Like, it's just no shot. Like, he has no chance. I still think Geno's decent. Like, although he was running for his life, I mean, he went 19 for 29, almost 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. So, like, I think he's serviceable. Like, he's above average in my opinion. But
I mean, let's not forget last week though, Chad.
Yeah.
Let's not forget last week.
you
He was bad last week.
I mean, he was bad
last week. But I'm just saying, like, think about when he played for the Seahawks and think about the first 3 games. Like, I think he's still a decent quarterback.
Yeah. I'd take him over Tua.
Yeah.
You don't think so? Like, I think he's still decent. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't think he's, like, spectacular, but the Raiders are just bad. Like, their team's not going to be good this year. They need Tom Brady to come back, put on the uniform. It's the only chance they have. Other than that, there's nothing they're going to do. Commanders are good. Marcus Mariota might be, dare I say it, the best backup in the league. Joe Milton?
We're talking about right now because Tua's going to be a backup next year, and Tua as a backup could be pretty good. We're talking about right now.
Wait, you were just gonna gloss over Joe Milton, Chad? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so that or Joe Milton. Like, what are we talking about?
Mariota's better than Joe Milton. Let's not do that.
I know. I'm kidding.
No, but Mario. I mean, he might be. I still like Anthony Richardson. That's another guy I'm not. I got a lot of guys I'm not giving up on. But,
I guess. But anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, he played well.
Really
Obviously,
well.
he's not Jane Daniels, but he played well.
Yeah.
I think the Raiders. To me, this game was more on the Raiders. Their defense isn't good. The special teams isn't good. Their offensive line is terrible, and I just don't like. To me, if you have a poor offensive line and run game, I just don't know that Jeanty. Like, I'm starting to think, is Jeanty was that the wrong pick for them? Like, should they have maybe went somewhere else? Went offensive line, something. Bowers is good. He's hurt. He is banged up, so that's going to take a lot away from them. Geno's slinging the ball because he has to. Like, that's the thing. Like, Jeanty's not getting the touches because it's not working when he does get the touches. And I don't think that's on him. I think that's just the construction of the team and the offensive line. So, I don't know. I'm starting to think that they should have, went a different direction with Jeanty. I don't know if he's generational, but I know he's not this bad. I really don't think he's this bad. And I think a big part of that's just the offensive line.
I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think he was as good as... Like, I don't think it was as good as people thought, or as people making it out to be.
I agree. I also would never draft running back in round
one.
Guy. I would never draft running back round 1. I've always said that. I never would.
Yeah, but I agree with that. But there's some that you're like, all right, yeah, drafting a running back is stupid, but also some of these running backs, like, are understandable.
You can be, but you got to think, if you're drafting, like, Jeanty was a 6th pick, I think, right? Bijan a couple years ago was, I'd say, the 2nd pick.
No. He must have been like the 4th pick, I thought.
Okay, but anyway, a top 5 pick.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So they were both.
There's a big difference.
I am not done talking.
Oh, his 8th overall pick was Bijan.
So shut the fuck up, Shree. Drink that orange soda. Anyway, if you're drafting in the top 5, like, to your point, Chad, if you're drafting in the top 5, you obviously have a lot of problems. Right? That I don't think a running back is going to solve. Actually, I know a running back is not going to solve. Like, you have so many more holes on your roster to be in the situation to draft in the top 5. So I don't know. Like, even if the guy is generational, and Jeanty still might be. Like, I don't think he's going to be. Like, I don't think he's as high as everybody was making him out to be, but we don't know on him yet. It's just a tough spot to be in when you have so many other holes in your roster. Okay, Shree, now I'm done.
No, but all I was going to say is there's a big difference between Jeanty and Bijan, though. One is a dual threat, like, very clearly. Can run the ball very effectively, can catch the ball. Jeanty, we never saw him catching the ball. He is a straight downhill, hit the hole kind of player. Like Derrick Henry almost, but he doesn't have the speed as Derrick Henry. I do agree that he was not worth the pick. What did they pick him at?
6th, I think.
4th?
No, 6th.
Yeah, he's not... Yeah, like if he was mid
8th.
First round, I'd be
8th. Sorry.
8th. Yeah, if he was,
You're welcome.
if he was outside the top 10, like let's say, what team picked 18th? The Cowboys. If he was picked right there, no, but seriously, I'm being dead serious. Like I think that was his true value. I think like Oakland, I don't know why they reached up for him, but yeah.
I don't know.
The Carolina receiver was still available then, right?
Yeah, but is receiver their problem though? Because they have Brock Bowers, they have Jacoby Myers, and who's the guy who's going crazy after they have another receiver who got 3 touchdowns in this game. Can't remember his name. Doing a bad job with names today. Trey Tucker. He had 3 touchdowns. So receiver is not their problem. It's really just the offensive line. They really need an offensive lineman. So or a couple.
But I will say this year's draft was low on offensive linemen though.
Yeah. There were still a couple though. Membu from the Jets is looking really good, and I think he went after Genty, if I'm not mistaken. So
same with the Kansas City guy. Kansas City, whoever they drafted.
Josh Simmons. He was a. People were reaching on him. Like I think he had some off the field stuff, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Commanders. We'll see with Daniels. I mean, they obviously can't do anything without him. Like Mariota's good, but they have no real chance of doing anything to me in the NFC without Jaden Daniels. So we'll see how long he's out. But good one for the Commanders. All right, next game. This was probably the game of the week, or one of the best games of the week, one of the best matchups for sure. The Eagles find a way to win after being down, I think, 21, but they win 33-26 on a blocked field goal that would have won the game for the Rams, and they take it back for 6. Shri, I'll let you start with this one.
Yeah, I mean, Eagles, they were down 26-7 at some point into the third quarter. And, I mean, I said it last week, and you didn't want to believe it, but they're a team that can really mold to what the game requires. When they were down 26-7, they were like, all right, let's start letting this thing rip. Let's unleash A.J. Brown. That's exactly, A.J. Brown he showed why he's top 5 in the league, in my opinion.
Yep, I agree.
He is a dog. He is absolute dog.
Top
he
5
caught the
crazy.
ball.
It's not crazy.
No.
It is.
It's not crazy. Dude, Chad, he had, when they decided to start passing the ball.
You just said this to me. Let's not forget about last week. Let's not forget about the week before.
What did I say?
You said that to me when I was talking about Geno.
Yeah, that's true.
You said, let's not forget about last week. Let's not forget about last week for A.J. Brown. Let's not be a prisoner of the moment.
But that's the difference. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a game plan for them. When they switched the game plan to start throwing the ball, they unleashed A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Up until, I think 6 minutes into the third quarter, they had 40 yards passing.
Because they have a
fullback. And A.J. Brown had 0 catches. Yeah, they had 0. And then from there, 6 minutes to the end of the game, A.J. Brown had 6 catches for 109. Devontae Smith had 8 for 60. And Jalen Hurts finished 21 or 32 for 226 and 3 touchdowns.
And he rushed for 1.
Their team, in my opinion, they can turn it up. I think they're at the point where they can turn it on and off when they need to. They can run the ball if the game requires. They can pass the ball when their game requires. Their defense also turned it on and off when it was needed. I mean, I think they're showing why they're a complete team right now, and they're not pressed to win every game by 40 if they. I mean, I think they can, but I don't think it's early in the season. They don't want to, get hurt. They know they're playing the long game, in my opinion. So, on the flip side, the Rams. I mean, I don't know what happened. Like they went up, and I genuinely don't know what happened. Like they couldn't get the drives were stalling. They can't get anything going. Stafford started the game really well, finished the game not so well. Like that was the more confusing part to me. Like I don't know how. Maybe it was the Eagles just turning it on, but something went wrong on the Rams side. And I can't put my finger on it.
Chad?
I mean, the Rams were in control of this game. They just, in my opinion, they choked it. They had multiple times to put this game away, and they just didn't do it. They had crucial first downs they didn't get. Again, obviously the missed field goal or the blocked field goal. But, I mean, they should have won this game for 4 different times. But they just... credit to the Eagles. Like you said, they'll find different ways to win the game. I mean, I was pretty surprised how well Jalen Hurts did throwing the ball. A.J. Brown, not top 5, but other than that, I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chad. I think the Rams had multiple chances to put this game away. They didn't. I don't know. The Eagles, yes, it was good to see them throw the ball. I think the best thing about this, win or lose, was you finally got A.J. Brown involved. Like, it was only a matter of time. I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time if they didn't get him going that it was going to start getting getting funky there in Philly with him and wanting to be there. He got the, like I said, he got the ring already. I mean, I don't know, but they finally got him involved. And some of this, like some of these catches that he was making and some of these yards he was getting was like, yes, Jalen Hurts, and I'm a big Jalen Hurts non-believer, hater as some might say. A lot of this was AJ Brown. Like he was catching comeback routes and taking it and making plays out of nothing. Like I think I agree with Street. He showed why he's a top 5 receiver or a potential to be a top 5 receiver because he's that special. Saquon didn't do too much because they couldn't really run the ball. They had to start throwing the ball. So credit to the Eagles, like you said, Street. They fit the mold of whatever they need, right? So like they needed to come back and start passing the ball, and they did that. Their defense hung a little bit more obviously as the game went on with those receivers on the Rams. I think like Chad though, I think the Rams blew this more than the Eagles took it, in my opinion. But it was good to see from the Eagles, that they can throw the ball when they need to, and they can get those guys involved, which is I think important for them. Winning every single game is great, but if you're not getting guys involved, it's a lot more. We're not playing Madden, guys. Guys don't like when they're not getting touches, right? So I think more than anything, that was the most important part of the game for the Eagles, that they finally got these guys going and get them in the action a little bit. But yeah, good game. I mean, champions find a way to win, right?
Yeah. Look, I genuinely think the Eagles are throttling back right now. I don't think we're going to see them like really give 100%, 110% effort, like championship effort, until week 13, week 14, when they start ramping up for the playoffs. Like, I mean, think about it. They played deep into the postseason the last 3-4 years. At relatively the same core on the offensive line: Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I think Saquon last year. I mean, he was a workhorse back. He's probably not going to replicate the 2K season. So I think they're taking it easy right now. They're still going to win a ton of games, but I think week 13, week 14 is when they're really going to start, press on the gas, getting into championship form, getting ready for the playoffs. And they're going to be a good team.
I don't even understand what that means, to be honest.
Like,
you think they're in the huddle and like, let's just not.
No, I don't think they're playing with as much urgency right now. It's week 3 of the season. They're champions. They know they have a complete team. They have a complete roster. I don't think it's as urgent as what we're going to see later in the season when, the playoffs are coming into sight. So
I get what you're saying. Maybe you're not giving 100% effort on a catch, right? Like there's a catch you can really go make a play and get the ball, and I get all of that. But it's not like basketball. Like basketball, you can kind of take. Like we've seen LeBron for years take time off in the regular season. Not literally take time off, but like in the game, he's not really doing what.
No, literally take time off. Literally takes time off too.
Okay. Anyway, he's 40 years old. Greatest player of all time. But anyway,
literally take time off.
But like we've seen, championship teams.
Michael Jordan retired a while ago.
Anyway,
rings matter, right? Okay, let's move on. 6 for 6, baby. Here we go.
Oh my!
Let's talk football, guys. Let's not get sidetracked.
All right, but yeah, sure. I get what you're saying to an extent. It's harder to do that in football, though. Just kind of not give that full intensity. But I see what you're saying.
I don't think they're taking it easy.
I don't think taking it easy.
The urgency's not there.
Yeah, I think there's certain things that they could, like if they really needed to make a play, they could, but maybe they're trying to preserve themselves a tiny bit. I think I get the idea that you're trying to make. I don't think it's as real as you're saying it is, but I get the idea.
Yeah.
So, all right, next game. This one was a surprise to me. The Panthers shut out the Falcons and win 30-0. Shri, go ahead, man. What you got? I see you smiling over there.
Yeah, Michael Penix sucked. At some point, I was like, "Yo, put Kirk in earlier, man." Michael Penix sucks.
He's just Tua with a do-rag. That's really all it is.
Yeah, literally, dude. I mean, look, Bijan's gonna do Bijan things. I mean, he's workhorse back, catching the ball, running the ball. But Michael Penix is horrible. So he did not play good this year. Did you guys see him falling like 4 times trying to make the tackle on the pick that he threw? He could not get up. Falcons are in a tough spot. Like, I get it. What are they, 2-1 or 1-2?
1-2.
They're 1-2. Yeah. In their division, Tampa's clearly going to win their division. But look, like, I mean, it's so up and down. Like, they had a good game against Tampa, like where they were in it till the very end, and their kicker missed a field goal. They beat Minnesota, after they came off a win, and then to have this dud, they're going to be an up and down team all year. I could see surprise games that they win. I could see games like this where they just shit the bed and lose. But on the other side, for the Panthers, Bryce Young didn't do much, but they got the win.
Didn't have
to do much. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, this game was more about the Falcons. Like, just when I was starting to be like, the Falcons are interesting, they do some shit like this. So they're one of those teams that I think are, I don't know, they're just stupid. Chad?
I thought you said that the Falcons were good like last week.
Yeah, no, we retract that. That statement has been retracted.
Yeah. I'm just making sure I had.
Chad's
I
keeping count. Chad's keeping count. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we gotta keep the same energy. Am I right?
That's right. No, that's absolutely. Hey.
All right.
Good call, Chad.
You gotta. Thank you. Yeah, the Falcons. I saw. I'm just a stat guy today, apparently. The Michael Penix is one.
Oh, I couldn't wait to bring this up. I could not wait to bring this up.
He's only played 6 games, right? He's only started 6 games. He's only won games where the defense holds them to 7 points or less, the other team.
So the other team scores more than 7, they lose.
They lose. Granted, it's only 6 games, small sample size, but still crazy. Like, he can't...
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if you guys watched this game. I mean, it was kind of a snooze fest, obviously, but I watch all games. And what?
No, I do too. I know we all watch all the games.
Yeah, we all do.
I know Dan wasn't watching some this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Penix was missing like fairly open guys. Like he just looked bad. Like it wasn't just like things didn't go. Like he was just missing wide open guys. So I'm with you guys up and down. I think he'll have some good games, but he'll have a lot of stinkers.
Yeah. The Tua arc came early. I just thought we'd get more than 6 starts before the Tua arc hit him.
Would you hold on? Time out. If the Falcons said Penix for Tua straight up, would you do it?
100 times out of 100. And the only reason is the contract. That is the only reason. That is it. Like, Penix is really, like I said, he's just Tua with a do-rag. That's all it is. He's Tua with a wave cap, bro. That's all he is.
Let's take into account, I mean, they're probably like the same age, but let's take into account...
that's another thing. Penix is old.
Yeah, let's take into account the brain injuries, though.
Look.
You're getting a quarterback with no brain injuries. That's got to be...
we've seen, to me, we've seen the best of Tua. Right? Like, we know what his max is, and that's gone, right? I don't know. I don't think. Put it this way. I don't think the highest high of Michael Penix is anywhere near the highest high of Tua. Because I think Tua at his peak was a very good quarterback. I think we all agree with that. He was a very, very good quarterback. But that's over. So I don't think we'll see the highest of highs. But I just think there's more potential with Penix. Like there's
who's got a lower low? It's a question.
Penix.
Both look really bad.
I don't know, dude.
But Penix, man, come on, dude. This was bad.
This is Tua's biggest hater too. And if he's saying Penix, he might be right.
You actually Tua played well.
No, here's the thing with Tua, right? Like he'll have a decent game. He'll just make one really stupid mistake that costs the game.
Penix might make 4.
Yeah, Penix will play. He'll just play bad the whole game. Tua.
Fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
You guys got anything from the Carolina perspective? I wasn't. It was cool. It was fine. No. They just. All right. No. Shri, I'll let you start with this one.
For them, but no, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'll let you start with this one. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. The Aaron Rodgers-led Pittsburgh Steelers go into Foxborough and beat the Patriots 21-14. The floor is yours, my friend.
What did I say? I had a line last week. We had 5 turnovers. Looked like we wanted more.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Like, genuinely, what are we doing? 5 freaking... Dude, this game was... We should have won this game by maybe 10 to 12 points. Easily. 2 turnovers within the 3-yard line. 2 of them. That itself just wins the game. And then, I don't know, man. Like, look, Drake May just ups and downs, dude. There's a quarter he'll look fucking amazing. There's a quarter he'll look horrible. And part of it is, I think, the offensive line just sucks. Genuinely just sucks. Dude, we should have won this game. Like, I don't know why this this game hurts. This game genuinely hurts because this was a winnable game. 2 turnovers within the 3-yard line, basically. One was on a tip pass that got picked off from Drake May. He had the right read, just couldn't throw over the defender, I guess. And then Ramondre, bro. Dallas.
He's back.
Give me a fifth. Chad's not here, but Dallas, give me a fifth, bro. Take him off my hands. I don't need him. Give me a 6. Whatever you need. Take him off my hands. Chad, do you hear any of that?
Nope.
No, I said Dallas. Give me a 6 for Ramondre. Take him.
Javonte Williams is much
Don't
better
need
than Ramondre.
Don't need him.
Javonte Williams actually is good.
Don't need him.
Someone.
But no, look, this was just, it just hurts because they should have won this game. Like, there's no way to put it. They should have genuinely won this game, and they just didn't. 5 turnovers from a Mike Vrabel team is just, what is he doing? Just not coaching? Like, what are we doing? Like, come on, man. It's so unnecessary. And you're not, I mean, look, Drake, like I said, Drake May looks good for some quarters, look bad for some drives. Up and down. If I still had to put my bet on it, I'd say 59% he's going to be a good quarterback in the league. 41% he's not.
Yeah. I want to hit on...
64, but,
yeah.
Man.
I want to hit on a couple things that you said. I agree with a lot of what you said. The offensive line's bad. Like, Will Campbell, not as great as we thought. Or not as great as some people thought. He did okay. He did okay, but he's not what people thought he was going to be. The offensive line's bad. And Drake May, we had the conversation, I think, a week ago or so. I just don't see anything special from Drake May. Like, it's early, but there are some decisions that he makes that are just bad. He takes some unnecessary hits, which is bad. Like, I don't like more than I like, if that makes sense with Drake. I do think there's talent there, but I'm waiting to see it because, like I said, there's more that I don't like than I do like. But the big thing that I want to hit on, and I want to read some stats. I know Chad's a stat guy, but I got a couple stats here for you, Stream. So last season, the Patriots had Gerard Mayo, right? Who you said, and a lot of fans said, he was not a good coach. He should have never got the job. Blah 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 blah. Right? Through 3 games. The record for Vrabel and Gerard Mayo is 1-2, so the same record. Turnovers. Through 3 games last year, the Patriots had 1. This year, it's 6. This is the big one. Penalties. And this is what I'm seeing a lot from New England. And a Vrabel-led team doesn't make these stupid mistakes. Under Gerard Mayo last year, through 3 games, they had 13 penalties. Mike Vrabel, 27.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of that was week 1.
Hold on, I'm not done.
No.
All right,
keep going.
There's that. There was an ESPN report that came out today that the Patriots have not had a padded practice since training camp.
Yeah.
You were continuing to give Ramondre Stevenson chances when we knew last year his biggest problem was fumbling. You drafted a guy who I even think can be really, really good in Travion Henderson. Every single running attempt that he had in this game was the exact same play, going to the right side in the exact same hole every single time, none of which worked. So yeah, the Patriots do lack a lot of talent. Like, they're not a good team. But Mike Vrabel, who is the guy that's supposed to come in and change the culture, change everything for New England, is doing a horrible job. Flatly, he's doing a horrible job. So I think that is the biggest concern if I'm a Patriots fan, which I'm not. But if I'm a Patriots fan, that's the thing that's most concerning. I didn't think, and I think a lot of even Pats fans didn't think this team was going to be great this year. Some people had them in the playoffs. I think that's crazy. Some people had them an above 500 team, potentially, maybe. But to me, Vrabel is really your biggest issue today. Now, Vrabel's probably going to get a lot of this fixed as he's a great coach. I think he's a great coach too. But there's a lot of stuff that's on him that is just not impressing me at all.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think of the penalties thing, I think a lot of that was week 1, I'm not going to lie, because at the end of this game, they put up, like, the graphic, I saw it, and the Steelers had 2 more penalties and 20 more yards than the Patriots or something, you know? But I saw something today where they were saying, like, oh, him not benching Ramondre was him building rapport with his players, saying, like, if you mess up, I'm not gonna bench you. Come on, man. Like, after 2 fumbles, you gotta bench him. Like, what are we doing? It's not your night. They're clearly targeted. The Steelers even said it after the game. They're like, they're a team that turns the ball over a lot, and we emphasize that in practice. I forget who.
Because they're a well-coached team.
No, yeah. I mean, like, what are we doing, man? Like, 5 turnovers? Like, come on. At some point, like, you had to nip it in the butt. So, we'll see what happens this week. I think they play the Jets. So
no, the Dolphins play the Jets. I don't know
we'll see. We play the Panthers. They better win this game, man. They better win this game. Oh, man.
Chad, what you got?
They better win this game.
I actually don't think Drake May had an awful interception at the end of the half, which cost them a touchdown. Like, it was such an easy throw to make, in my opinion, for an NFL quarterback. So that was big, and then he had the fumble. But I don't think he's the major problem on this team by a long shot.
No, not even close.
Their defense is awful. I disagree with Dan. I don't think Travion Henderson's that good. I don't think his pass blocking is that good at all.
No, it's not.
I think his pass blocking is why he's not seeing more of the field, because he literally can't be on the field if he's not blocking. Like, Ramon Stevenson, he can pass block. But what we've seen from Travion Henderson, I mean, he had 11 carries, which was the most, which is a good sign, but he had 28 yards for 2.5 a carry. Like, that's just...
But 11 carries on the exact same play, exact same hole. Like, we got it. To me, he can be... We saw it in the preseason. The preseason's different. We saw it in college. He can be an electric player. We had people comparing him to Jahmyr Gibbs. I didn't disagree with that, but we had that coming into the draft. That's crazy. Like, you got to try.
I don't think... I don't know what... I think that's on McDaniel. I mean, maybe they're saving him because they don't want to use him this year. Maybe. I don't see it, but that could be a possibility. I mean, they have Gibson. They do have 3...
Not good backs. They're not good right now.
Yeah, I mean, Ramondre.
Antonio Gibson is not good either. I don't know what you're talking about.
He had a couple good runs.
I think Antonio Gibson is the worst running back on that team.
I agree.
Mean, he's still, but
Ramondre Stevenson fumbles, but so far, I agree. Ramondre Stevenson fumbles, and he had a lot of fumbles, obviously, last game, but I think he's still the best running back on the team.
Today, yeah, I agree.
But by the end of the season, if they use Travion Henderson the way he should be used, I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. Yeah. And the last thing I want to say is Stephon Diggs. What a wide receiver 1 you guys got.
Could have told you this from the beginning.
I don't think they have a wide receiver 1, though.
They don't.
I genuinely don't.
Yeah, they don't have any wide receivers.
Yeah. Drake May...
wide receivers, Hunter Henry, does that count?
Yeah, Drake May does... he does spread the ball around a lot. Like, a lot.
Because he has to. Nobody's good.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
It's just... They're... Like, the fact that they lost this game is... It's like a you can't lose this game. I mean, the Steelers looked awful. Like, their offense was awful.
Dude, they should have won this game. They should have won this game by 12 points.
Yeah.
Easy. They should have had that touchdown at the end of the half, and then they should have... The fumble, Ramondre should have gotten the end zone. Like, they easily should have won this game. Yeah. If not by more than 10, but...
All right.
I'll tell you what, Tom Brady won't let that happen.
I'm just waiting for Vrabel. Like, where's the Vrabel that we thought that New England was getting? Because it has been bad. Everything about him has been bad this year, and that's not what we expected. All right, the next game. I think this is the biggest shocker of the weekend. The Cleveland Browns beat the Green Bay Packers 10-13. Chad, what do you have?
A weird game. I do think the Browns defense is really good, but their offense is really bad. So this game kind of, I don't know. I don't really know what to make of it. I was surprised that the Packers couldn't score more, even though the Browns defense is good. But it didn't super surprise me that this was going to happen, because the Browns, like, for some reason, every so often they put up a tough game, and their defense is good, and Joe Flacco keeps them in the game, just like manages the game decently, and that's kind of what happened. And then they had the walk-off field goal,
a blocked field goal on the other end.
Yeah, so interesting game. I mean, kind of a boring game. Obviously, 10-13 is like nothing was really happening. But the main concern I have is, like, Jordan Love didn't look like the guy that is going to take them to the NFC Championship or Super Bowl, right? You're looking for guys. I mean, like we talk about all the time, but like the guy that's it, like Baker, like he has that it factor where it's just different.
Daniel Jones.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's just different. Daniel Jones has it, no doubt. Joe Milton.
Anyway.
Oh, what? No? Okay, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. This takes my opinion on the Packers down, but not as much as maybe someone would think.
Yeah. I obviously had the Packers going to the Super Bowl. I still do. I'm not going to change my pick after 3 weeks. But the thing that I was the most afraid of was Jordan Love being Jordan Love. Like, the things that make him questionable were very evident in this game. Like, he's making some really bad throws, forcing things down the field where he doesn't have to. He's not taking the easy checkdowns or the easy passes. He's trying to make the home run play every time. That's the one thing that I think with this team could hold them back. Like you said, though, the Browns can put up a fight. I still think Myles Garrett is the best player in football. Like, I know he's not a quarterback, but I think if you're just taking players in the NFL, Myles Garrett I still think is the best player in football. And did you guys see that one clip that was going around where he like Euro stepped the offensive lineman, and the guy goes, the offensive lineman goes, Jordan, run. Like, bro, like, come on, like he literally Euro stepped the lineman. And went right by. Like, to me, he's unbelievable. He's still the best player in football, in my opinion. But yeah, to me, this is more just the Packers and what can potentially scare me with the Packers. So yeah, wasn't impressed, obviously. True, what you got?
No, yeah, same thing. The Packers won 2 games and they start talking about going undefeated.
Oh God!
Come on, man! Like, what are we doing? Especially for a team that has proven nothing so far. I mean. Yeah, look, the Browns can be feisty because they got a good defense. Joe Flacco.
And they got a running back now. Judkins is good.
So, I mean, look, realistically, man, like, the Browns got killed by the Ravens, but could have beaten the Bengals, and they beat the Packers.
Should have beaten the Bengals.
Should have beaten the Bengals. So, let's see. I mean, I think this week they got a tough game against Detroit, so we'll see what happens. But
hey, I was super happy the Browns won. They were one of the teams that I was fighting with the when the Dolphins go 0-17. I was like, damn, I really hope the Browns get a win so we can get that number 1 overall pick. So I was really, really happy the Browns got the win here. All right.
But yeah, on the Green Bay side, I mean, they got a bad loss.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just a dud.
Hopefully, because I picked them to go to the Super Bowl. So, all right, next game, another really fun one. The Buccaneers win 29-27 against the Tyrod Taylor-led Jets. I'll start with this one real quick. The Jets played better than I expected. Tampa's really banged up. Like, Mike Evans is going to be out multiple weeks. They're really hurt on the offensive line. They're really hurt on defense. But Baker just finds a way. Like, 3-game winning drives led by Baker. Right? Like, the Jets had another. It was a weird special teams weekend, but another blocked field goal that the Jets returned for a touchdown, and the Bucs had, I think, under 2 minutes to go down and get a field goal to win the game, and of course Baker does, because that's what Baker does. So really, just impressed by Baker, as we are every single week. Egbuka is looking really, really, really special. Biggest thing for the Bucs to me is the injuries, though, and now with Mike going out, I know they're getting Godwin and Wirfs back next week. It looks like. And that's good. They're gonna need it because they're really banged up. But again, Baker finds a way to win. Chad, what you got?
Yeah. I mean, this is my team to make the Super Bowl, so I agree with you. They're banged up, but I mean, they got a guy. They drafted a guy. Let me tell you, Ime Udoka. I don't know his name, dude. Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka Egbuka. It's really not that hard.
And Ime Udoka, he's fine. He's really good.
He's really good.
Like, he's one of those guys. Like, I think we were talking about maybe last week, or I don't know, whatever. That, like, maybe whatever. That, like, a rookie, like, you can see. I feel like you can see, like, early if they're going to be like studs, and he's going to be a stud. Like,
especially a receiver.
It's rare receivers break out late. I mean, it happens obviously, but like. Usually when they're stars, like you'll see pretty quickly, and he's going to be a star. So him having, when they're all healthy, which is, who knows if that's going to happen, having Evans, Godwin, and him, I think, it's going to be, their offense is going to be lethal. So, and Bucky. So, I'm encouraged once they get healthy. I still like them to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
they're another complete team. They got a defense too. So, yeah.
Really, really impressed by Baker. As I just think I went down a rabbit hole of just Baker's timeline and how he got released from, Carolina and then the Rams, and I think that Tampa signed him to a 1-year, $6 million deal, and it just, like, the way that turned out is just unbelievable job. All right, next game, another pretty fun one. The Chargers take care of a divisional opponent, Denver, 23-20. Shree, I'll let you start. What did you see from this game?
Yeah, Chargers are good, man. Chargers are very good. Justin Herbert, another good game. He had one bad pick, but 28 for 47, 300 yards. Hampton's got it going, 70 yards on the ground. They're dealing the ball around too, and Herbert is another player right now spreading the ball around. Mm-hmm. Chargers are good. On the flip side, Denver, tough start to the season. I think I'm just going back. So they sophomore slump. No,
happens
they beat
every
the
year.
Titans by 1. I mean, look, all their games have been one score, and the last 2 they lost by a combined 4 points. So, and the Colts are a lot better than anyone thought. So they had 2 really hard games to start the season, and they have a hard schedule. I mean, actually not so hard, but they're playing Bengals, which should be a win, but then they have the Eagles. So realistically, they got a tough start to the season. I think they'll turn it around because defense travels and they can play anywhere. But I got to see more from them. But on the Chargers side, I'm just super impressed by what I'm seeing from the Chargers. Justin Herbert, Harbaugh's got them playing hard. Offensive line, defensive line, they're cooking, running the ball. They're a good team right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think Herbert's playing at an MVP level, like genuinely at an MVP level. He's making some really, really impressive. He had that one touchdown that was just like, I don't know that there's 5 guys on planet Earth that can make that throw. Like that kind of sidearm defender in his, he's playing unbelievable. Yeah. They're running the ball. Hampton finally got going. The thing that sucks, though, is the Chargers are a very unlucky team, and they are going to charge us sometimes. Najee Harris played every game in his career. Never missed a game. Gets the Chargers, tears his Achilles. So that's unfortunate. But they have it going. Their defense is flying around. Denver, a sophomore slump. I'm not saying it's here, but I'm keeping my eye on it with Bo Nix. But like you said, tough schedule. We'll see what happens with them. Chad, what you got?
Yeah, I'm really liking the Chargers right now. I think a huge thing, and I'll be saying all year as long as he's healthy, Keenan Allen's a huge asset to this team that he came back. He's looking for him on most third downs. I mean, him and Ladd McConkey. I don't think he fully trusts Quentin Johnson yet. I think he's more of just a deep threat.
Understandable.
But those third downs, those third to go, clearly near the end zone, he had another touchdown this game. He's looking for Keenan Allen, which he should be because Keenan Allen's still very good. So, huge addition to the team. I think Najee Harris does hurt him a lot, actually. Omari Hampton is good, but, I mean, they can't just have him. I mean, we've seen the Chargers running back luck. I mean, hopefully he doesn't get injured, but you never know. So, they got to figure that out. On the other side, Bo Nix, I'm with Dan. I have not been impressed by Bo Nix so far this year, and I'm willing to say that he's so far sophomore slump is here. So I've not been impressed by the run game or the quarterback play.
Hey, Cortland Sutton got it going though. Finally,
my guy, most underrated receiver.
He had 118.
He had 1 catch for 50 yards.
What does the stat line say, Chad?
Hey, that's a third.
What does the stat line say?
6 for 118.
6 for 118.
That one catch was a third.
Come on,
Chad. That one catch was a third of their passing yards for the day.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Bo Nix is not.
Pretty hard for Bo Nix to struggle when you got a superstar in Cortland Sutton just sitting there. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. No. All right, next game. I don't think it's very much. Go ahead. You got some, Shree?
Real quick. The Chargers, I just went ahead and looked at their schedule. They're gonna get the number 1 seed in my opinion.
Ooh, and the whole conference.
I mean,
Whoa,
and the whole conference. I mean, here, right? Let me read it out. Right.
that's crazy.
They play the Giants. They can win that. Commanders in LA. I think they can win that. Dolphins, Colts. Colts. We'll see what the Colts are in 4 weeks. Vikings, Titans, Steelers, Jaguars, Raiders. Then they play the Eagles and Chiefs, which will be hard. Cowboys, Texans, Broncos to finish the season. I think there's genuinely 3 to 4 games that they could lose. So they could be, they could be a 13-4.
That is a team-friendly schedule.
Buffalo's got a really easy schedule too. So that I think that would be the competition. Buffalo, because obviously the Ravens will get to. They've already lost 2. The Chiefs will get to. They've already lost 2. That's a good call, Shree. That's a really good call. I think Buffalo's going to be the tough one there. But good call. All right, next game. I don't think we have to spend much time on it. Seahawks destroy the Saints 44-13, and I don't even think it was that close as the score says it was. I got nothing from this game. Saints suck. I need them to win a game though, so the Dolphins get their number 1 pick. I'm really, really need them to win a game. They do play later on in the season, so I'm really hoping that the Saints win that one.
The Dolphins play the Saints?
They do. I think I don't know when. Later in the season.
That'd be electric if it was last week.
No. Oh, but it would. Oh, hey, baby, would that be electric?
You know how funny that would be? Like them all resting their players.
That'd be my Super Bowl, bro. Oh my God.
It's like we're trying to lose.
Yeah. You guys got anything from this game?
Nope.
All right. Another big game. The Bears of Chicago and Caleb Williams beat the Dallas Cowboys 31-14. Chad, the floor is yours.
The Cowboys are so bad. Man, this team, I sort of takes years off my life. The
He's
Cowboys
speechless.
are so bad.
Yeah.
They suck. They're so bad, so bad, so bad. But what happened here today, or yesterday, whatever, was for some reason they hired the Bears head coach from last year, Matt Eberflus. He had a stellar record as the Bears coach, right? He did amazing. No, he sucked. We hired him as our defensive coordinator. What has happened? So far, we've let the Eagles win. Whatever. We'll throw that one away. We let Russell Wilson, who's now benched, throw for 400 yards. And then we just let Caleb Williams, who looks like he couldn't compete in a freaking high school game, throw 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. What are we doing? Fire that guy. Get him out of here. We need someone else in there. On offense, for some reason, we put CeeDee Lamb as a running back, and we gave him the ball. Guess what? He had a high ankle sprain, and now he's out for a couple weeks. That was smart. This team sucks. This team sucks. I don't know what else to say. It is so frustrating. Dak Prescott was actually not the issue. He threw an interception that literally went off of Pickens' hands and right to a defender. It's just they're not going to be good. Their defense is so bad. Javonte Williams actually decent. Actually is not a bad running back.
The fact that Javonte Williams is the bright spot of your whole Cowboys right here is really sad.
He is the bright spot of this team. Javonte Williams. Other than that, the rest of the team is horrible. It's just the defense is so bad. Trayvon Diggs might be the worst cornerback in the league.
Yeah,
he literally might be the worst.
Mom boy doing
he is like the stereotypical 1 year wonder, where he had that one good year where he wasn't even that good. He just had a lot of interceptions. Some people thought he was good. Maybe I did too. Hand up. And now he's so bad, so bad. Bears, I still think they're not good, but they just played a really bad team. That's it for me.
Hey, I will say, Eberflus had a whole season with Caleb, and he did the most for Caleb's development in 1 week. This week,
Agreed.
Like he had him for a whole year.
I wonder if like Caleb and Eberflus have like a backroom deal. Like, what is going on?
I don't know, bro. Cowboys are really bad. Like really, really bad. CD obviously that's huge, but they're really bad. I agree with you for the most part that Chicago looked good in this game, but it's because they're playing the Cowboys defense, which is just god awful. So sorry, man. Welcome aboard, Chad. Our team stink.
Yeah, like, and the problem is like, where do you go from here?
You trade for Tua.
Because there's nowhere to. Yeah, let's trade for Tua. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go.
There's only way to go but up.
Prescott for seems like forever. We're just gonna have Dak Prescott forever. CeeDee Lamb, I love, so I'm fine with him. Other than that, it's like, what are we? There's no. I just hope they lose and they can draft someone good. I don't know who that'd be though. Give me Archie.
That's what's gonna happen.
No,
if the Cowboys are in the top 10, Archie Manning's going to Dallas.
You think?
I think so.
Okay,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one question, and you tell me what's more likely.
Jerry Jones doesn't really draft those kind of people, though.
True, I do agree with that. Okay, I'm gonna throw a question at you. Like, you tell me what's more likely, because Jerry you're right. He doesn't like the big personality at the quarterback or really anywhere. He wants to be the star of the show. If you had to say which one was more likely, that they finish in the top 10 in the draft and they draft Archie Manning, or they trade a fourth for Shedeur Sanders this summer, what's more likely?
Archie Manning.
You think so?
I think there's literally no chance to trade for Shedeur Sanders.
Why? You think there's no chance?
I don't think having Shedeur... I think there is no chance. I don't think having Shedeur Sanders on your team is necessarily helpful unless you think he's that good and is going to play.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Other than that, people are going to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to want him to play. I mean, Deion's saying, it's just like, I don't think Jerry wants that.
But if the team...
what I would guess. I don't think this...
The thing about Dallas is...
So you're saying trade a fourth-round pick for him for Shedeur Sanders to start?
Potentially, if you're going to move off Dak. Right? Like, if you're trying to move off Dak... Well, I'm thinking from a quarterback moving off Dak.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Dak is a good quarterback.
I agree. But what do you do?
So I don't think... That's what I said.
I'm with you. There's too many holes on the team.
You fire Eberflus.
Okay, that's a start, but there's too much.
That's step one.
There's too much to fix.
Jerry Jones sells the team. Step two.
All right, I mean that's.
I buy the team. Step three. Shree, you're investing, right?
Right.
No, look, I think if you're gonna move off Dak, which I think they probably should at this point, right? Like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to help Chad. I don't know where they go. I really don't know where they go. It's bad.
I don't think moving off Dak. Like, I don't
Look,
know.
if they move off Dak, they're going to be even worse. Obviously, right? They're going to be a bad team. But Shedeur will get people talking. That's all Jerry Jones cares about.
I don't know. I don't think he gets Shedeur. I don't think so. I really don't.
Okay.
He said multiple times to pick players that have like are like that, and he just never does.
Yeah, but the thing is, over the last 3, 4, 5 seasons, Dallas has always been competing. Right? So at least they've been winning ish, like in the regular season at least.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. The Cowboys have been competing for like the last
15 years,
10 years.
Yeah,
10, 15 years, outside of like quarterback injuries,
right?
Like Dak Prescott broke his leg, but when the quarterback's healthy, they've been competing. They've been right there.
They've been in the hunt.
But
they've been in the hunt every year, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to be bad, people are still going to talk about the Cowboys or want to talk about the Cowboys. Jerry's going to want that. I don't know, man. Shedeur does stir up a lot of conversation. Not much on this podcast, but he does in a lot of other places.
Look,
I don't think he's good.
I'm gonna throw something out, right? So since Caleb's been starter, he's been the most pressured and most sacked quarterback in the league. How many pressures and sacks did they have this week?
They had 0 sacks, I know that for a fact, but I don't know how many pressures.
0 sacks, 0 pressures.
0 pressures?
0 pressures. Last week, let Russell Wilson sit back there, call his mom, call his wife, check up on future, what's he doing with the kid, like doing whatever he wants, right? They had 3 sacks, that's it. Week 1 against the Eagles, 1 sack. They have the least pressures and the least sacks, I'm pretty sure. I know least pressures, I know sacks. There's one way to fix this team. It was to pay Micah. Like genuinely,
I don't know if it is, to be honest.
That doesn't fix the team. That doesn't fix the team.
Dude, Caleb Williams, I think this week proved it, in my opinion. Caleb Williams has been the most pressured and most sacked quarterback this year and since he's been in the league. and he has had 0 pressures and 0 sacks. Ben Johnson just doesn't fix that overnight from last week.
No, it's obviously a problem, but Micah isn't going to turn this Dallas team, what they are now, to a playoff team. He's just not. Like, no non-quarterback, I think, can do that.
And if you pay Micah, you literally can't. I mean, they already can't do anything. You literally you can't do anything at all.
So here, for example, last week against Detroit, the Bears allowed 4 sacks and 10 pressures on Caleb.
I agree with you.
To go from that to 0,
I think we all can
that's
agree
crazy.
Micah Parsons would help the Dallas Cowboys. I think it's a fact. But I think paying him, there's like, what else? All your money is tied up. You can't sign anyone.
Unless you found a way to move Dak.
Look, put it like that.
Right.
Yeah. But put it like that, Chad, right? If they had Micah, I would say, because Caleb looked great because he had no pressure whatsoever.
Right.
We know what Caleb looks like, and I think they could have won this game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They could have won this game. The Eagles, I think, was a winnable game with Micah. No pressures on her.
I mean, they would have won that game if CD could catch the
them.
ball. They would have won that game if CD could catch.
It's true.
Literally. So, I mean, look, if you pay Micah, you're probably sitting at 2-1, maybe 3-0. Instead, you're 1-2 with the Packers coming to town with Micah on Sunday night.
But is Micah winning the division? Is adding Micah winning the division?
No.
Is adding Micah making the NFC Championship game?
No.
Right.
But
so then what's
I think with Micah, you're a wildcard team.
Yeah, probably. But the real problem is they paid Dak. Like, or not. That's okay. Let me take it back. That's not the problem. But the problem is Dak is taking up a lot of that salary cap. I think if you had Micah and you had CD tied up, and you found a way to move off of Dak and get an Archie Man and get a whoever, start the quarterback cycle over again, then I think you could be cooking. But they're just not, and that's the salary cap. That's just how that works.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Personally, like, looking back, everything is 2020. But personally, I would have, if I was Jerry, I would have prioritized keeping Micah by going to Trayvon Diggs and be like, hey, man, we got to rework your contract or you're out of here.
He ain't doing that. Trade me. Yeah, trade me. I'm keeping my money.
Then I would have traded Trayvon for Micah in a heartbeat.
Who was taking on the Trayvon contract? Who was taking on the Trayvon contract?
Someone will.
He's terrible.
Then you
he
eat
is
some
horrible.
of it. Then you eat some of it so you can pay the rest to Micah. Like, I mean, I don't know, man.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's just mismanagement. I mean, I just can't fathom how you have 0 pressure and 0 sacks on Caleb this week.
Whose offensive line isn't good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And you let the man go for literally have his best game. 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, basically.
Hey, maybe this is the start. This is the start of Caleb being special. What do you think, Sheree?
Dude, stop, bro. He looked good this week.
Sometimes you need to see one go in, right? The basketball, you need to see one go in sometimes. Right. He saw one go in this weekend.
Hey, he'll see a couple go. He's got the Raiders next week, so don't worry. Max Crosby's there. He'll take care of him.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Chad. Next game, the 49ers win against the Cardinals, 15-16 game-winning field goal. Hey, man. Mac Jones.
Somehow they're 3-0.
I know Brock Purdy isn't a system quarterback. But you throw Mac Jones in that same system, and he looks just about the same as Brock Purdy. I know he's not a system quarterback, though. I know that. We know that, right, Tree? We know Brock Purdy's not a system quarterback. But you throw in Mac Jones, who is terrible, and they look about the same.
I believe he was top 10, right?
I thought that's what I heard.
Was at one point. Was at one point. Not in the last 2 years, though.
No, you said this last year.
No, at the beginning, but then at the end.
So you did say last year.
No. At the beginning, when he was coming off being 3rd in the MVP votes.
2 also had MVP votes before. I'm hurt, as you guys can tell. I can't bring up Tua.
Hey, we also thought Tua was top 10, right? So.
Not me. I never did.
Right.
But in this game, the 49ers win on a game-winning field goal. James Conner goes down for the year, which sucks because he's an aging running back. So that does suck for him. Cardinals. The one thing on the Cardinals, I think Cardinals is really the same story. Like, Kyler is not the answer, but Marvin Harrison is really bad.
He's broken, dude.
Marvin Harrison's pretty bad. Like, looking back at it, taking him over Malik Neighbors is wild.
No, I think coming out of college, Marvin Harrison was clearly better.
I said at the time I like Malik Neighbors more, and I thought he'd be the best receiver in the draft. Personal victory, but
dude, I don't know what the Cardinals need to do to fix him. Maybe bring Larry. Is Larry Fitzgerald a coach there?
I don't think so. Maybe he is. I don't
You know
think
they
so.
should bring in
Tua.
Marvin Harrison. Oh.
No, bring Larry Fitzgerald in. He's broken, dude. I don't know who their wide receiver coach is. Fire him. But he's broken. There's no way I could have made that catch that he dropped.
Did you see they
Like,
did a freeze, a screenshot basically, a pause on the play, and you could see the balls coming to him. And normally you would think like you're looking at the ball, right? His eyes are up here.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? What are we doing?
You could see. You could see he didn't know how to catch the ball. He was like, should I use my body? Should I use my hands? He switched halfway through. That's what dropped it.
Yeah. Doesn't look good.
He's broken.
But I think the 49ers keep winning somehow. They did lose Bosa. Bosa's out for the year, torn ACL. That's big for them. They're just snake bitten by injury. And it's only a matter of time, knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't. But it's only a matter of time before McCaffrey goes down too. They're just injury riddled. And I think this iteration of the 49ers is over. I think. They're winning games right now. They have an easy schedule, but I still don't like what I'm seeing.
Somehow they're 3-0, man. That's all. I'm still.
Yeah. Mac Jones.
Cannot believe that.
It's almost like the system really helps the quarterback. Chad, you have anything from this game?
Okay, get there.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm just looking at the NFC West standing. So they're at the top right now.
Yeah.
They have the least points for, and the second least points against. Oh, they're 3-0.
Yeah. Chad, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think either teams are like scary to anyone. But I agree. Marvin Harrison, I don't know what's up with him.
He's never been good. That's in the NFL.
I agree. He's had a couple good games, but yes, I agree.
I didn't see him torch Miami
yeah.
live in person last year. He was cooking them last year. Miami stinks.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, looking back, not taking Neighbors seems like a big miss. You know,
take the LSU quarterback.
Neighbors is special.
Take the LSU quarterback. If wide receiver. If you take the LSU wide receiver, if he's there, you take him. You take him.
Yeah, he's yeah. So, but I don't think this teams are that good. 49ers are 3-0. I think it's kind of a fraud 3-0. The Cardinals were one play away from being 3-0. So it's like weird division. I mean, I don't think anyone in the division's that good. So, yeah.
The Rams. What are we doing?
Okay. Yeah, fair. The Rams are good. I forgot about them. I was trying to think of the fourth team. I couldn't think of it.
Seattle.
No, I know Seattle. I don't think Seattle's good.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I knew Seattle Cardinals and 49ers. I couldn't think of the Rams at the moment. But, yeah. That's it.
All right. Next game, Sunday night game. The Chiefs finally get their first win, and they beat the Russell Wilson-led Giants for the last time. 22-9. Shree, what do you have for this one?
Russell Wilson's not good. Dude.
No.
What do you mean, dude? Dude, last week he put up 450 yards. He's sick.
Hey, this was going to happen, Caleb.
Hey, don't wish that on Caleb. Don't do that.
No. Okay, I'll get to the Chiefs. But, dude, the sequence at the end, man, where they were at, first and goal to go.
He throws
it out of the back of the end zone, intentional grounding. Quarterback draw for 2 yards from the 10-yard line. Then 2 straight times going through the goalpost. Those were his throws. What are we doing, man? None of them were catchable. Yeah, the Giants were bad. They're switching to Jackson Dart, which is the big news. Brian Dable finally folded to the pressure, which I think a little too early. I think he should have given it another week or two. Like you're not competing this year. You're gonna put him against the Chargers.
Dude, he's trying to save his job.
Like what are we doing?
Trying to save his job.
Like yeah, but
It's the only reason.
Okay, this is their gauntlet of games that they're about to go through, and this is what Jackson Dart is playing in. Chargers, Saints. Okay, that should have been the game if you were going to change him, in my opinion. But then they go Chargers, Saints, Eagles, Broncos, Eagles. Like you're putting Jackson Dart in to play the Chargers, Eagles, Broncos, Eagles, in his 5 out of the first 6 games that he's going to play. Like we're about to find out if he's good or not. But I mean, you're not talk about not setting up a guy for success, in my opinion.
That's what the Giants do.
So
that's what they do.
Yeah. But we're gonna find out with Jackson Dart. On the Chiefs side, look, they got to win, but I got to be honest. I was like, the game was up for the grabs, like for a decent amount. Like the Chiefs could not put the Giants away for some reason until the very end. You know, like Mahomes, 224. He had, who's the Chris Collinsworth glazing over him.
Okay, the play he made that he was glazing over him was amazing. He throws a backwards pass. The guy the defender picks it up, and he somehow goes in, tackles the defender, and steals the ball in the process. That was amazing.
Yeah. But look, the Chiefs got to win.
That was fantastic.
It was really bad, but then also amazing.
Holy.
Chiefs got to win, but I'm not impressed. Like it's against the Giants. The game was genuinely up for grabs for a decent amount of time, so they struggled to put them away. We'll see. Let me look at their schedule real quick. They have, oh man, they got Baltimore, Jaguars, Detroit.
So real quick, I just want to ask something. There's 2 things I want to kind of talk about. So Chad, you brought it up earlier that the Patriots don't have any wide receivers, right?
I did, yes.
Okay.
That is true.
Patrick Mahomes' number 1 and 2 targets are 2 receivers that the Patriots cut. Tyquan Thornton and Juju.
Yeah.
So 2 guys that a team that doesn't have any receivers cut is his top 2 targets right now. They'll be okay, right? Maybe they're not the Chiefs of old, but they're going to be okay. The team, they're 1 and 2, and we'll get to the Ravens in a second. They're also 1 and 2, right?
You're saying Marquise Brown is not better than those guys?
Okay, fine. 2 of his top 3 targets are
Thank you.
Guys the Patriots cut, right? Yes, the Chiefs are struggling. They don't look like the same Chiefs, but they're gonna get Xavier Worthy. They're gonna get Rashee Rice back. Let's. I know we all want to dog on the Chiefs and say they're not good anymore, but let's trust the infrastructure. They've been to the AFC Championship 7 straight years. They know they'll be. I think they will be just fine. They'll be fine. So the Chiefs, they got the win, which is important. We'll see next week against Baltimore, who's also 1 and 2, who have not been to the AFC Championship. They've been to the AFC Championship once, but some people aren't worried about them.
Chiefs are playing Baltimore.
Yeah,
next week.
Yeah,
dude, Baltimore tough schedule.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Chiefs too, right? They played Philly, they played the Chargers, and then they played the Ravens.
I mean, here the Chiefs have
Baltimore just played the Lions, Bills, and now the Chiefs.
They have the Browns too. Yeah.
Yeah, the Browns in the middle. But the Chiefs, I'm looking at their schedule. They play Baltimore, Detroit, and then they have Buffalo later in the season, too.
We'll see what they look like when they get the receivers back. I mean, the defense is a question. I know the Giants only put up 9 points, but there's they're not really getting a pass rush, which is a little bit strange. That's really, to me, the biggest question. I think the offense will end up being just fine. They'll be okay.
Yeah, you trust Mahomes.
Exactly. You trust the infrastructure. You trust Mahomes. They'll be all right.
The only thing I'm concerned about with the Chiefs, I agree, it's Mahomes, it's the Chiefs, it's Andy Reid, whatever. They'll be fine. The only thing I'm concerned about is with that schedule and with the Chargers schedule that we just read, I don't know if they'll have a home field advantage.
They won't.
At all.
I'm pretty certain they won't.
So that's the only thing. I mean, I don't know how many times over the last 7 years, but they must have had a home field advantage at least every game until the AFC Championship, I would think.
No, 2 seasons ago when they won the Super Bowl, they had to go to Baltimore and then go to Buffalo, and he beat them both.
Buffalo, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's the only thing I'm concerned about.
Their schedule is not. Here I'm just gonna name off some hard teams. They play Detroit, they play the Commanders, they play the Bills, Broncos twice, Colts. We'll see what the Colts are by then, and the Chargers.
Cowboys. It's good. It's a good one.
And, yeah, but that's seven games that could be in flux.
Well, don't
for
forget
them,
about Dan's
based off
Raiders.
how they're looking. The Raiders, yeah. Also, CJ Stroud, Dan still believes in him.
I do.
So
I don't know, man. I
but
think
that's seven games that are in flux.
I think you let Mahomes, and like sure you say with the Eagles, think about it. They've been to the AFC Championship 7 straight seasons. Like they're playing deep into the season. Different. It does, but they're playing deep into the season every single year. 3 straight Super Bowl trips. Like,
yeah,
they're gonna start off slow, and you add the injuries on top of that. Like I don't think the Chiefs, what we see or what we saw Sunday, is what we're gonna see in January or late December. Yeah. Like I think they're gonna be a different team.
Better not be. Better not be.
No, maybe they should. Make Mahomes ask for a trade. Come to Miami. Anyway, you guys got anything else on this game?
Nope.
All right. No. The next game, the Monday night game, the Lions beat the Ravens at Baltimore 38-30. Chad, what do you got?
This is just like a fun game to watch. Like this is kind of what you're expecting between these two teams. They both played well. The quarterbacks both played well. Lamar Jackson had a couple plays where it's like, holy moly, like he's the only guy in the world that could do that. He's come a long way. I know we were texting about it. He's come a long way as a pocket passer and just a thrower in general since like this first couple of years. So, but the Detroit Lions, I mean, after last week when they stuffed the Bears in a locker, they came out and they took care of business. I mean, Jared Goff, I sang his praises last year too. Like what he's done, just like being on the Rams and then obviously being traded to the Lions, and like the Lions suck at that time, and obviously a lot has changed, but like he's a really good quarterback. Like he may not have all this flashy plays, but like he's a really, really good quarterback. And he knows how to manage the game and do a lot of the stuff, and so
he hands the ball off really well, I will say.
I mean, this would be his hands. You don't like him?
No, I do. I'm just saying they ran. They had like 2 90-yard drives where they just ran the ball every single play. But look, they had that 4th down that put the game away.
It was working.
It was. No. I'm with you. They had the 4th down that put the game away.
I'm saying Jared Goff may not have all these crazy stat games and have the best arm talent and move all the well, but like he can win games. He can do stuff to win games and manage games well. I think it's overlooked now with all the talent and stuff. So he's just a really good quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. They ran the ball. Like to me, this game is more. Detroit played well. They played really, really well. But to me, this game's more on Baltimore. Their defense is also pretty suspect. They were missing their defensive tackle, their star defensive tackle, but they can't stop the run. Like Buffalo did the same thing to them. They ran all over them too. Like they can't stop the run, and some of their secondary. Jair Alexander's already been benched because he's been bad. Like it's looking really rough. And then you add on top of that, Derrick Henry fumbles again in the biggest moment of the game. Like this is 3 games, 3 fumbles for Derrick Henry. Saw a stat, I can't remember the exact number of games, but they showed his turnovers in Tennessee versus the turnovers in Baltimore, and it's already way more in Baltimore.
But look, what are you gonna do? Not give the ball to Derrick Henry?
No, yeah, exactly. You're gonna still give Derrick Henry the ball and trust that he's gonna hold on to it. But the Lamar is playing fantastic. If Derrick Henry holds on to the ball, like they're probably 3-0, right? Like they gotta clean that stuff up. But the defense is what scares me, because like I said, those 2 drives where Detroit just ran the ball literally every single play and scored on both drives. Like that has to stop. Like you cannot have that if you're going to go play the Chargers, if you're going to go play Buffalo, if you're going to go play really any of these teams in the AFC, and if you get the Super Bowl and let's say you run into the Eagles, like you have to be able to stop the ball, right? If they want to be successful, they've got to figure that out. So, sure, you got anything else?
Hey, I had a thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's revisit the Matt Stafford, Jared Goff. Jared Goff, right? Matt Stafford, I think we can all argue, is top 5 in the league, right?
When healthy.
And out of the top, when healthy, yeah. And out of the top 5 games, he is generally the most pure pocket passer out of the top 5 guys. Like Josh can run, Patrick can run, Lamar can run. I would put Burrow as a pocket passer, but Stafford, I think Stafford's better than Burrow. I think Jared Goff is 75% of Matt Stafford. Am I wrong? Like, he can do 75% of the things Matt Stafford can do. That 25% is what gets Stafford over the hump, clearly. But Jared Goff can make some throws now. Like, that fourth down throw. Look, Dan Campbell's got some big balls, but that was he needed to have a perfect pass. And I don't think there's a lot of guys in the league that can do that pass, make that pass.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know that's true. I think a lot of guys could make that pass, but you've got to be able to make it in that moment. And that's the difference, right? Like,
I think that's the perfect comparison for me. He's 75% of Matt Stafford.
Maybe. I mean, the Rams still win the trade because they won the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
But
no, I mean, what if Detroit won the Super Bowl?
What if? They haven't done it yet.
Yeah, what if? Yeah, obviously, but
a lot of what ifs. What if the Dolphins win the Super Bowl? Like,
I texted you guys this. I think Goff is top 10 for me.
Yeah, Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
I think Goff's got to be in the top 10. Like, if you
you guys have seen it. Wait, real quick. Oh, go ahead.
With Brock Purdy bumping on the top 10, I think we have to put Goff in probably.
And Tua.
What were you saying? You were about to say something?
Hey, speaking of Super Bowls, you guys have seen your team win the Super Bowl, right?
What is he saying right now?
Oh, wait.
Actually. I have.
What about like making it to?
I've seen it.
Making it to the AFC Championship. Making it to the.
I've seen it.
Like in your live.
Wait. Why did this just come up now? We're talking about the Rams. We're talking about Stafford, and we're talking about.
No, because Chad said, "What if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl?" I just thought I'd throw in a little nugget.
Yeah, your team. Since we started the podcast, your team is the worst out of all three of ours. So, anyway,
I'm tied for the best record actually. So out of all three of our teams.
No, since we started the podcast, your team has been the worst.
Actually, we're second in the division right now. Currently, we're second in the division.
We're not doing this. Yeah. Your team stinks. All right, so that is it for week 3. I don't know where that came from, but anyway, that's it for week 3. So let's get on to our picks for week 4. So obviously, every week we use the Hard Rock Sportsbook lines for our picks. And we've obviously keeping track every single week. Shri, what is the scores between the three of us?
So currently, as we stand, Dan, once again in last place.
It's been rough.
With 22 total points.
It's been rough.
Chad with 30 in first place, and I'm in second place with 27.
All right.
Hey,
and
as long as you're not last, right? So.
Long season. It's a long season.
Right, Chad?
Yeah.
It's a long season. All right. We also do every week to keep that same energy parlay. And we're 0-3. That has not hit any week. So don't take our gambling advice. I'll just be honest with you. Don't take our gambling advice right now. We're on we're in a slump. We're in a sophomore slump, as some may call it. Even though this is like our 4th year doing this. So what was our parlay last week, Shree?
Last week yours was the one that actually hit. Minnesota -3. Chad had Dallas -1. I had Tampa -6.5.
I remember getting laughed at last week when I picked Minnesota -3.
Hey, when you're in last place, you got to find some sliver of hope. So it's all right.
We do. All right, so let's go ahead and get to our picks this week. Once again, the Hard Rock Sportsbook lines are what we're using. Shri, start us off.
All right, so first game, we got Seattle at Arizona. Seattle -1. I'm going Seattle.
Thursday night game. That's kind of a boring Thursday night game, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'll take Seattle as well.
I'll take Seattle as well.
We all got Seattle. All right, next game, Minnesota at Pittsburgh. Minnesota -2.5. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Minnesota. I'm hammering Minnesota. That game's in Ireland, I think.
Pittsburgh.
That's like a 9 o'clock game, no?
Oh, it is in Ireland.
Oh,
it is in Ireland. You're right.
You're right. That changed my pick.
Changes it actually.
I'm going Minnesota.
Yeah.
No, stay over there.
Pitt, I would have gone Pitt.
Stay on that side. No, I think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be running for his life, or trying to run for his life, and throwing the ball away for his life. That Minnesota defense is so special.
Yeah. He'll have Aaron Rodgers game, run for his life, throw for 100 yards, 2 picks, 1 touchdown, and Somehow we still fucking lose that game. So, that's right. Chad, who you got?
Minnesota.
All right. Whoops. All right. Next game, we got Washington at Atlanta. Washington minus 1.5.
So I'm guessing with the
Washington.
1.5, they're assuming Jaden Daniels is back.
Jaden Daniels. Yeah. I'm going Washington as well with Jaden Daniels.
I'll go
What?
Washington.
Timeout. What? How does 1.5 tell you Jaden Daniels is back?
Because I think Atlanta
You
would be
think Atlanta would be favored if it was Marcus Mariota
They're in Atlanta, right?
after scoring 0
Hold
points
on.
last week?
They're in Atlanta?
Yeah, they're in Atlanta.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No, it's
I think it was confirmed that he was back.
Is it? Okay,
Wasn't
great.
it confirmed today? He was back?
It might have
I,
been.
I thought it was. Don't quote me on it. Holy, this next game. Wow. This might be the biggest line of the season. New Orleans at Buffalo. Guess the line, someone. Not Chad. I know you put it in. So, Dan.
I'm looking at it.
I'm going to go Buffalo minus
You saw this,
16.
didn't
Why you
Yeah,
gotta
you
do
saw
that?
this.
Yeah.
Dude, your smile was so obvious.
Sorry.
Buffalo minus 16.
Literally, like, all right, yeah.
All right, Buffalo minus 16. But, yeah, I'm going Buffalo.
You're someone that lies a lot. You're not very good at it.
Yeah, I'm going to go Buffalo as well. They're covering the spread. They might win by 100.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
All right, so we all got the same team so far.
Oh, that's not good. I got to change
Cleveland at Detroit. Detroit minus 9. I'm going Detroit. Not cheating that up.
At home, Detroit.
Same.
This is fun, guys.
All right,
Do we want to
Tennessee
just skip this week? We all have the same scores.
All right, no, we might disagree on this one. Tennessee at Houston. Houston minus 7.
Tennessee.
It's a big line for me.
Tennessee.
Sure.
I'm going Tennessee.
Houston. Give me Houston then.
Damn it,
I was going to say Tennessee, but I'm not doing it.
I really want to take Houston.
Chad's
Because,
playing with house money right now.
yeah, I really want to take Houston because Cam Ward against that defense is going to be kind of rough. But I'll give me Tennessee.
All right, next game we got the Chargers at the Giants.
Chargers.
Jackson Dart making his debut. He is underdog by 6 points. Chargers minus 6.
Chargers.
I'm going Chargers.
Yeah.
This is all Chargers.
Same.
All right, next game we got Philly at Tampa.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Philly minus 3.5.
So over the last couple seasons, I think in the last 3 meetings, Tampa is 3-0 against Philly. It's at home. Mike Evans is out.
Chris
Getting
Godwin is
Godwin back. Yeah, but Godwin, I don't think Godwin's very good anymore. With these injuries he's had, it's going to be tough for him to be good.
Yeah.
Tristan Wirfs is
I'm going
coming
Philly.
back. Oof.
Chad?
3.5 is the spread?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give me Tampa.
I think this is Philly. Even though I love Tampa, I don't think this is.
3.5. That half point could be very big for me. Yeah, give me Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next game, Carolina at New England. New England minus 5.5. New England.
Carolina. I don't think New England should be favored by 5.5 over anybody. So.
Chad?
New England.
All right, next game, Indianapolis at the Rams. Rams. Wait. Oh, I was going to say, I thought the Chargers were home too. I was like, how is that possible? Indianapolis at the Rams. Rams minus 3.5.
This one's tough.
It was a good game.
I'm going Rams. I'm going Rams.
I am too.
I think
but
Daniel
don't love
Jones.
it.
I'll ride with Indiana Jones.
Peyton Manning, you mean?
Sure.
All right, Jacksonville at San Francisco. San Francisco minus 3. I'm going to San Francisco.
You're taking every favorite, dude.
Have I?
We got one that you
yeah.
didn't.
Oof. No Bosa.
San Francisco at home.
Give me Jacksonville. I got to make up ground somewhere. I got to start making up ground. This is either going to go really good or really bad. This one way this can go.
Yeah. We got the Bears at Vegas. Vegas minus 1.
I'll take the Bears.
I'm going Vegas.
I'm going Vegas.
Favorite again. Let me just put in Shree's picks. I got it.
We got Baltimore at Kansas City. Baltimore minus 2.5.
Let me guess, Shree, Baltimore.
I was actually thinking Kansas City. This is a big game for both teams.
No, he wasn't.
One is going to 1-3. One is going to 2-2. This is a big game early in the season. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm taking the Ravens.
Give me KC.
All right.
Who do you got?
I'm thinking, man. This one's tough.
There's only
My
so much.
heart-
There's only so many times I'm going to get my home as a home dog. I'm just going to ride it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
I'm going favorite, Baltimore.
Checks out.
Let me guess your next. Can I guess your next pick, Shree?
Chad, I know your next pick.
Can I guess your next pick, Shree?
Yeah, sure. Green Bay.
Green Bay.
What's the game?
All right, Green Bay at Dallas. Sunday night. Micah Parsons making his return back to Jerry World.
Dude, I don't care what the spread is. Give me Green Bay.
Dallas.
He's gonna get a standing ovation, right?
No. So they said no tribute video, no anything for him.
Wow, man. The poor guy. All he wanted to be is.
I will say I think tribute videos are overplayed now.
In the NBA, they are.
I'm going Dallas.
I think everywhere they are.
Not in the NFL, I don't think.
But if you play like 3 years on a team, you should not get a tribute video.
I think Micah should get a tribute video. Micah should get a
3
tribute
years.
video.
No.
57.
Why? What did he do?
57 sacks in 3 years.
That's all he did.
Obviously not Jerry. He didn't care.
Nothing.
Wasn't he the highest selling jersey?
I think it was Dak. Cowboys quarterbacks always
Was
get
it?
high selling jersey.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going Dallas. Chad's going Dallas.
Green Bay.
Dan?
What?
Chad, what are you going?
You're going Dallas, Shree?
Yeah, to cover, not to win.
That's crazy.
I think it's a way closer game.
What's the
I'm
line
just
again?
doing blind 7.
7.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I think
it'll be,
Green Bay is going to cover, but I'm going to stick with my team.
You mean Dallas is going to... Oh, yeah.
No, I think Green Bay is going to cover.
Yeah. All right, we got 2 Monday night games.
2
Both
shit shows.
Yeah. The Jets at Miami. Miami's favored minus 2.5. I'm going Miami. They do not lose to the Jets.
Are we favored in any game?
No. You do not lose. You do not lose this game. There's no way. This is actually my pick 'em. This is my parlay.
Oh my god.
I'll take Miami as well.
Give me the Jets.
Not a true fan is unfortunate.
Dude, I don't want to
I ride with
win.
my team.
I don't want to win. I want
Yeah,
a new
sounds like
quarterback.
loser mentality.
It is. They're a bunch of losers. Sorry.
That means you're.
Cincinnati at Denver. Denver minus 7.5. I'll go Denver. Chad?
I really want to say Cincinnati, but I'll go Denver.
All right. Parlay, I'm going Miami minus 2.5.
That's
where we lose it, bro. We're gonna lose again because of that.
No.
I'll take the Chargers.
And I will take Minnesota.
Minus 6. And you're going
Minnesota.
Minus
What a
Riding
bad
with them
pick.
again. Riding with them again. Yeah, here we go again.
I'm just kidding.
All right, so for the parlay, we got Minnesota minus 2.5. Dan's pick. Chad's got the Chargers minus 6. And I have Miami minus 2.5.
So real quick, if you were to parlay this on the Hard Rock Sportsbook app, you were looking at plus 528 odds. So another week, another loss for our teams.
3 weeks into the season, and all of our teams have lost the same week.
We waited 7 months, 8 months for football.
We're on to next season,
and our teams' seasons are over in September.
Our teams are combined 2-7.
Dude, I need the Saints to get a win. I need the Jets to get a win. Who else is going to be looking for a quarterback? I need all these teams to get one win. I need that top pick. Lenore Sellers.
I think it is gonna be Sellers too.
Dude, that's the guy I want. Honestly, if we can't draft Sellers, bro, I know this sounds crazy, but give me Anthony Richardson, bro. He's from Miami. Come to the crib. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Anthony Richardson, I still think there's talent there. You guys know, obviously, we've talked about it a million times. I have guys that I truly believe in. And I truly believe that Anthony Richardson can be a very good quarterback.
You also truly believe in Trevor Lawrence.
If you don't know, some of those guys that Dan believes in, they don't believe in themselves. Ben Simmons, man, Dan believes in him. He's over here. I'm the only one left.
I'm the only one left that he don't believe in himself. I'm the only one that believes in Ben Simmons still.
Fired his agent. He's over here fishing, catching groupers.
Is he on a team right now?
No, he's not. He fired his agent.
Lord.
No. His agent left him because a team offered him a deal and he would not take it.
Who's this?
Ben Simmons.
Who offered him a contract?
Someone did, and
he said no.
He said no.
Yeah,
dude, it wasn't enough money for being injured. It probably had a thing that like if you're injured you don't get paid. He's probably like, no, never mind.
He probably doesn't like basketball, man.
There's no way he likes basketball.
Oh,
There's
it was the Knicks. Ben Simmons' agent, Bernie Lee, has dropped him as a client after Simmons wasn't interested in a contract offer from the New York Knicks.
He's holding out, dude. I like the shot.
The Knicks might make the finals. What are you doing?
He might get first round pick, number 1 overall, get the ring, cement the legacy.
Oh man, what are you doing, Simmons? What are you doing, Simmons? All right.
Hey, what better way to get back at Phillies 76ers fans? I mean, than win a title with the Knicks.
Yeah. Obviously, he doesn't care to do that. All right, that is going to wrap up this episode of the pod. We appreciate you guys listening. Please like, rate, subscribe, follow, repost, all the things that you guys are supposed to do. Please continue to do that. And we will be back next week. Shree.
Hey, Dan. Keep believing and keeping that same energy.
All right. See y'all boys next week.